Hello everyone, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James and today we're out here on a beautiful morning at Lake Allatoona. We wanted that glass calm weather for this magnificent beauty coming from Bancroft. This is the 1/200th scale RMS Queen Mary 2. She's really the last of its kind, of its classic ocean liner look. This takes transatlantic travel to new heights, and it's still active today. It was put in the water by Canard in 2004, still going strong, and to have it here as a 1/200 scale model is absolutely stellar. She's just under 68 inches, about 1725 millimeter, and it comes with all the bells and whistles. We have a bow thruster system inside, so it has two motors. Well, it has more than two motors, but two batteries, one for the propulsion and one for the bow thruster system. So we should be able to see it dock more on, that side to side movement, which is nice. Speaking of the propulsors, we've got 4 brushless powered propulsors here. So they will actually turn when the model turns, which is really, really cool as well. But what you see here when you take it out of the box, we did a live unboxing and you could see, the box itself is well over 6 feet and it comes packaged beautifully. It comes wrapped in foam, and I suggest if you're someone who's gonna be transporting this anywhere, save some of those pieces of foam because they're molded to the bow and the stern, and will give you nice will give you a nice way to transport it. You don't want to transport it on the stand that it comes with because God forbid that breaks and stuff. It's not much, but having the foam, it didn't move in our car bringing it here, which was perfect for that. But then looking around, a lot of the features of it are absolutely phenomenal. From the swimming pools they have on it, all the wood on top is real wood and handcrafted. All the railings are brass and metal, absolutely stunning on top. You've even got some little features like this little sunroof for a pool that unveils a pool in the top, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then what I like too is, for anyone thinking about customizing, all the windows in here are actually see-through, so you could put some lights inside and make this thing pop for those dusk sails if you wanted to do that. It also comes with all these lifeboats. They get attached themselves, and there's 14 of the smaller ones on the bottom, so 22 lifeboats around the sides. And again, absolutely stunning. And the only other thing you need to put on is this little flag they give you for the top, but all around absolutely gorgeous. Now, getting inside of this thing is very simple. The entire top will just lift off like this. So the entire top lifts off, and then you have full access to the entirety of your ship. Very easy to get your hand inside, no problem. Now, when you're looking inside, I ended up right now with 17 pounds of ballast. I have 1 pound all the way up in the bulb up front. Then I have scattered bags of 2 and 1 pound bags of BBs that I scattered throughout. And you can see inside too, you have the XT60 connector for the bow thruster motor up front, and then you have another one which is wide-leaded. You have 4 ESCs and 4 motors in the back for the propulsion, and that gets wide-leaded to 1 battery. So we're using 2800 2S packs from Admiral. That's what comes with the model, which is great. And then you also obviously get your transmitter, which is going to give you high rate rudder, low rate rudder, and obviously all the other controls you need to steer it around. Getting the top on is super simple. It is just gravity driven. It only fits one way. You put it on, there's no screws or anything to get it back in, get it to lock it in place. It's not gonna go anywhere once you ballast it. But again, guys, absolutely stunning. Can't wait to get it here in the water. So let's do just that. So the Queen Mary is on the seas. And right now I am like quarter throttle. We're just gonna take her out a bit. But absolutely gorgeous. Now, again, I have 17 pounds and this is my maiden voyage. So I actually think I can lose a little weight, but I wanted to sail her around sort of like a plane guy, a little nose heavy, if you will. I felt more comfortable with a little more weight for our first take, because unlike other boats, if this thing were to capsize, you don't get a second chance. There's no self-righting feature. but absolutely stunning. And obviously, as a ocean liner, you're gonna wanna just move it around scale. They don't go too fast. You don't wanna make everybody on the deck throw up and everything. So I'm just gonna give you a nice, again, this is about quarter throttle. I also have the high rate rudder feature on with the bow thruster. So if I make a sharp, that's full left. The bow thruster works opposite. Look at that turning radius. And we go fully back the other direction. So I'll take it and we'll figure eight it. We'll do the same maneuver. Again, I'm not even quarter throttle. I can't even say that. I am less than quarter throttle. Remember, these babies have 4 motors, 4 ESCs. So it can definitely sail a lot less scale. Now I'm full right turn. Look at that maneuverability. So think about bringing it into a dock. It's awesome. Now the other option you have, so I'll bring it forward. That's full throttle. Not full throttle, sorry. I'm bringing it forward motion. Now I'm going to stop, and I'm going to show you also have the ability to reverse. That's a great feature on on models like this. God forbid you're heading towards a stick or debris in the lake or pond, and you need to get out of Dodge. You can back her up, and that is always a nice aspect to all of these Bancroft ships, whether military or civilian. So now I'm going to keep her at this throttle range, and then I'm going to turn her around and we'll open it up for a full throttle pass. A full throttle pass. It doesn't go too fast either, which is nice. You know, it's definitely not scale at full throttle, but it's not overly scale. Some of the ships we've done, they're almost speedboats when they maneuver around. So now I'm full right rudder. That gives me the bow thruster option, which turns it, and we're ready. I'm gonna go in that direction. I'm gonna give myself a little left, and 3, 2, 1, let's bring her up. That is full throttle. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. We got some guys doing construction on this bridge near the lake spot we're at, and they're checking it out from afar. Luckily, we don't have too many people here, or this would have a lot of eyeballs on it right now. And people love to talk when we're making these videos sometimes. They don't realize, but all around, gonna give it full throttle towards us here. Beautiful. I mean, what a stunner. And she's nice and quiet too. But now, as I said, with one of the great, which I guess isn't even a feature really, but the fact that all the windows are see-through, putting lights in it, I could imagine. And also if you added maybe a couple lights that you can see on like model train sets, those little tiny LEDs, you put them on the spires, around the deck, you could really make this baby look beautiful in a dusk or dawn setting with the right sunlight. Would look absolutely gorgeous. This is our first cruise liner, modern-ish cruise liner that we have from Bancroft. And now it makes me want one of those like Queen of the Seas type ships with the roller coaster on the top. Maybe a Disney cruise liner would be cool, something like that. But this has that, it almost, in a way, it's funny, but it looks like what the Titanic would have looked like probably if it was made in modern times. It has that sort of appeal to it, and I absolutely love it. There we go, full throttle again. Now we're gonna give it some rudder. Oh, and so you don't wanna go too fast at high speeds on those turns, or everybody on the deck is gonna be thrown up. But I just love the ability to almost turn 360 on a 180 on a dime. It's really nice, and that's what that bow thruster, you think it's not doing anything, but then when you see it move. It's absolutely beautiful when you see the ship actually maneuver with it. We're gonna go back to scale speeds, give it another nice turn. But all around with these two batteries, so again, you have one 2800 working the 4 motors for propulsion, and then the other one is just doing the bow thruster. So that battery will probably last days. I can't imagine that little motor burning out or running out of battery pack anytime soon. As for the motors, I mean, if you are just kicking this thing around at full throttle, I bet you get about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But if you're just going scale speeds, I wouldn't be surprised if you get an hour on this battery pack. If you're just doing this, what a cruise liner would do, you're gonna get a lot of life on your battery there. But all around, guys, I don't know what else to say. She's absolutely stunning. I'm gonna bring her in, turn her around for one more nice beauty pass, show you that bow thruster again. I mean, absolutely awesome. So now I'm giving some throttle, and just look at that 180 turn. Beautiful, bring it past, and guys, that's gonna do it for this video. So I'm gonna finish out this pack because it's absolutely relaxing. While you're watching this Queen Mary, Maiden on Lake Allatoona, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Always helps out the YouTube channel. But the best way to help out Motion RC is head to a link in the description. Get yourself either the Queen Mary 2. We'll have a link in there to all our other Bancroft models, because you know we have tons of warships, speedboats, sailboats, you name it. We've got it in the RC boat lineup. But if you're not a boat guy and you're just enjoying this video, check out our RC planes, check out our RC cars, trucks, tanks, helicopters, construction vehicles, you name it. We've got it at Motion RC. I'm James, Alex behind the camera. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you again in the next video.